Anybody call you Jada Lise?
No.
No,
only
nobody.
my mom when I'm in trouble.
Wait,
Yeah.
sounds about right.
That's the only time.
Like, no friends, nobody at school, nothing.
No. And then Freddie calls me Jay.
Jay. That's all he does.
Yeah.
Watching him coach is the funniest thing ever. E-L-H-J. Like,
what are you doing, man? I'm like, oh my god.
It's the funniest thing ever. I'm so happy you decided to come in,
yes,
do the episode. It's been a fight. It's been like a month and a half working on this.
Yes.
But you're here today. And I'm very happy. I want to hear about high school. I want to hear about what you're doing in college right now.
Okay.
And then just have some fun with the conversation.
Yes.
What's up, Jada?
A couple questions. So I would say academic-wise, college is a lot better.
Really?
Yes. You'll think I'm being dramatic. I have nightmares of high school. Yeah. Like you don't realize how bad it is until you have the freedom. Like academics, it was just like shop academics, like every single day. You didn't get a break. You didn't get to leave. You didn't get food for real. So when I transitioned into college, I'm thinking it's going to be bad. Like the teachers are posting assignments. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like let me change my major. It's a lot easier than high school was with trade and academics.
That's very interesting.
I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah.
A lot of other people wouldn't say the same, but like I don't study. And college now I have to study. But like I'll catch myself like going to the library and doing work.
Oh wow, you're changing your ways, huh?
I would never do that. Like I would never leave everything for the last minute. Like, but I have so much time on my hands that I'm like, okay, like I have the time. Like it's not even that bad.
So right now, what do you got going on? Like college classes? How many classes?
I take 4 a week.
4 a week. Oh,
yes.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a handful.
But it's like separated. It's not every day. Like I have 2 a day, and then Friday I have 1, but she always like cancels it on Fridays just because we already have 3 of that same class.
That makes sense.
So it's not that bad. I would say the exams, because my major is pre-physical therapy, health science. So I have to take anatomy 1.
Wait, how do you remember that name? Pre-physical therapy?
Because I hear it every day. Like they tell you every day, like if this is what you want to do, make sure it's what you want to do. And it's like the exams is the worst part. I'm a person, I don't study. I can't spell. I have bad memory. Everything. So you're thinking like you should not be in this major.
You should not be in this.
No. And I think it too. Like sometimes I'm like, I think I want to change.
I don't know. I think, do you like it? How do you get into that?
When I hurt my ankle, I was like seeing stuff. I went to an orthopedic, is that what that's called? I did not like how he took the injury. It was just like, here, a boot, that's it. And he was just like, oh, physical therapy will help. And I'm like, yeah, it will, but like, I know there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And he took really long to like check the injury because me being dumb and playing on it over and over and over, knowing I'm not supposed to, my ankle was just always swelled up. Walking up the stairs, walking down, like I wouldn't play. I was in the boot for 6 weeks. It was still the same. And he just kept telling me like, you're fine, you're fine. And I went to a physical therapist, and then she was like, I don't see a difference. Like maybe you should get an MRI already.
So they gave you a boot, never did a scan?
They did an x-ray, but that was it. But an x-ray it was a sprain. Yeah. It's not broken. So an x-ray is not going to do nothing.
Not going to show anything.
Yeah. So 7 months it took me to get an MRI.
Wow.
And I was already like almost healed already. Yeah.
Of course. But when it heals that way, because you never took the proper steps, it's always messed up.
Yeah. I still have problems with it because it healed. And that's what she told me. She was like, oh, you had an inflamed ligament. It's minor now, but it healed the wrong way.
Exactly.
Because it never, I don't know. She was like, it didn't heal properly.
Exactly.
And it stayed that way. And
so mobility sucks. Because now certain moves, do you get pain?
Sometimes,
exactly.
yeah. Like I can't like pivot. Sometimes, like I can, but I can't. So that's why it was difficult, like doing other sports, because pivoting was a big one.
When was this? The injury, when did it happen?
It was
it your junior year or?
Junior year.
Right?
It was junior year around February.
No.
So I stayed injured from February all the way up until
because I remember
like
you
August.
complaining about it all senior
Yeah.
season.
It was, I think, also it was more of like the fear. Because after I was healed, I still did not think I was healed. Because when I thought I was healed before, I actually wasn't.
It kept on hurting.
Yeah. So
I think that's the hardest part about coming back especially if the worse the injury is, the mental part of it. That's the very tricky part. That's why physical therapy is so important. Because when you do the proper steps and they give you, the proper progressions towards movement and intensity of physical ability, you're like, oh no, wait, I'm actually ready. Yeah. But because you didn't get any of that,
I just being dumb again. I didn't want to finish it because I was like, yeah, no, this is not helping. And it actually did. Yeah. If I feel like if I would have finished it all the way through, I actually would have been better.
I mean, there's a reason why, it's like a full career.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say it was the doctor's fault. It was my fault because I couldn't keep. But that made me like go into it. Like I saw what she would do. She would do like electrotherapy on it. And I even bought one for myself during the season because it would like cramp sometimes. And then after that, like I found interest in it. Yeah. But now I'm just like, she has like guest speakers, my teacher, and they're all like, oh no, I didn't want to choose physical therapy because it was so boring. Like you have to do exercise all day. And I'm like, are you guys trying to change my mind? Like stop. Because my mom will kill me if I do something else.
I don't know. I think the minute it piqued your interest, it's a good sign.
Yeah.
And then are you going to love it every single day? No.
That's my fear.
But no career gives you that.
Yeah.
No career will give you that. Like it's very rare for you. Even it could be your passion. There's gonna be elements throughout the career, the college career, that you're like, man, I hate this part.
At least
you just gotta suck it up, get through that part, and then enjoy what you really like, which is working with people. Once you start helping people, that's when you're gonna be like, okay, this is why.
It's like that. And it's also not like you have to stay there first. Like it's not a 9 to 5, and I'm very like my attention span is really bad. So at least it's not that either. And my friends were like, stop letting them change your mind. Like that was their path. This is yours.
Exactly.
And my mom's telling me the same thing. She's like, I'm not going to make you do nothing you don't want to do, but don't let other people change your mind. Like try it out for yourself. And I still have time too. It's only my first semester.
Yeah.
I still have
plenty of time. And listen, if it comes down to it, if you need to change career, you do that too.
Yeah.
Even though people are going to get mad, yes. Are you going to feel like you wasted a lot of time? Yeah, you're going to feel that way.
Yeah.
It's only a waste of time if whatever you learn in that amount of time completely goes to waste, but you always get something out of it. When I started college for foreign languages, I want to be I want to learn French, continue working on my English, learning Italian, and then work as a language teacher.
Yeah.
7 months into it, I'm like, oh, this isn't for me. This is not for me.
Yeah.
I changed, but my grammar improved, my English improved, my communication skills improved, and I translated all of that into the second career I chose, which is the one that I stuck to and the one I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So you always get something out of it, and sometimes it is okay to change. That said, the change has to be because you really feel like, no, wait a minute. I got to change something. It's not working for me.
Yeah.
If it's not working for somebody else,
I think that's what's like making me want to change, because I keep hearing, but there's nothing itself. Like the classes I'm taking, like, yes, it's hard, but you fail and you move on. I failed like almost every practical test and I'm still passing the class. So I'm like, okay, it's not like I'm going to need it, but I'm not going to need every single thing. No. So I don't take it too like, I'm glad I'm not in other people's shoes right now, because Anilda, she's taking like 11 classes.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And I'm just like, I thought I had it bad. I had no idea. Like, it's too much. Like, I'm just glad that I don't have it as bad. But again, we're in different majors.
Yeah.
So.
Are you 4 classes and are you working right now?
Yes.
Yeah. How much time? How many hours a week do you work?
I would say, so I'm like self-employed. So I work from home.
Are you doing the cosmetology thing?
Yes, with my Cosmo.
Let's go.
I hated it at first, but I would say like
It seems to be the
I
trend.
like it now. Yeah, it was. But this one I could say like I had to step back a little bit and then come back into it. And it's like I applied. It was like calling, like God knew I had to do it. Like he closed so many doors. Like I wanted to work in retail jobs. I wouldn't get hired. I wanted to work in food places. I would not get hired. My friends would go get hired. I would not get hired. And then I was broke. And my friends were like, oh, like, you know how to do nails.
Yeah.
Do nails. And I stuck with that. And then I was already in Cosmo. I got my license.
So doing cosmetology work was never your first option?
No.
That is why. Hold on, let me get a soda. You want soda?
Yeah, I'll take the.
You want Coke or I have orange soda in there too.
No, this one's good.
All right, I'll take this one.
It was never like I knew I was not gonna do that.
Even though you were studying, because you went to a trade school, you did 4 years of cosmetology in high school, and last time I checked with your teachers, you were one of the good students in the shop, so you knew what you were working, and it was never your first option. You said,
It was actually my last. It was actually my backup plan because I did not want to go into medical. I didn't know I wanted to do physical therapy. I didn't know I wanted to do any of that. So I always knew I knew how to do. I chose the easy way out. I knew how to do Cosmo, but I was good at it also.
Let me say this: it's not the easy way out.
You don't think so?
No, learning a trade is.
I chose it because it was easier to me than it would have been like.
Well, but that comes with your skill sets. That's just we're born with different skill sets. Like if you give me anything that has to do with physical work, like electrical, plumbing, carpentry, I'm gonna be good at it. If you have me do anything that's related with technology, oh buddy, like I have a hard time getting that video right.
I know.
So it's not the easy way. You just knew what you were good at, and you went for that path. That's not the easy way. That's smart. That's recognizing your skills and you're like, no, wait a minute, I could do this.
Yeah.
And learning the trade, the beauty of trade school is that before you figure out exactly what you want to do, you have something that you can work on that can provide, money for you.
Yeah.
That's why trade schools to me are super important. You have to learn something because anything can go wrong. Your college career might be like, and then you might get through a full college career and not find a job in that career area. Yeah. You got your trade. You know how to do something. Life happens.
Yeah.
So having a trade, it's such an important tool.
It helped. I would say like at first I wanted to like transfer, but it was never because of the trade part of it. Because it did help. Like that's my main income. Yeah. Like I'm about to get a car and like that's what helped me. Like if not, I would not. And it's like I was good at it. Like I feel like I overwhelmed myself a little bit because I was just doing it too much. Like every day I was in co-op doing it, co-op hours, and got home, did it again. Weekends did it again. Yeah. And then I took a step back.
So from very early on, because you're 17 in co-op? 16?
Yes, about no, I think it was like 18. But I was already doing it before that. Like I was doing it the year before that. Yeah. So it was already too much. And it started to feel like a job to me.
I mean, it was a job.
Instead of like what I like to do. Because it was a hobby at first. Because I already knew how to do it. It was something I did for fun. And I started to see that it became a job.
That makes sense.
And I was like...
So the part that you liked about it was being taken away pretty much.
Yeah. And that's when I noticed. I was like, I feel like I could be nicer to people. I feel like I'm not smiling too, like a lot. I feel like I'm not talking. I feel like I'm just getting the job done and that's it.
I gotta think about that one. You not smiling a lot. That sounds like regular you.
I know. And that's, I feel like if you're having someone in your home, like you want to make them feel welcome. You don't want to be just serious with a mask on the whole time. And
you can't.
And I felt like I was doing that. I felt like I was not being nice enough, like welcoming enough.
And Cosmo is all about building good relationships with the clients. Like
talking
that's
and being
exactly.
Nice. And I was not that. I was not
that's tough. Yeah, because I remember I met you freshman year of high school. Mm-hmm. Like getting you to talk was, that was a mission. But that's it's just how you were, you know.
I was shy. I was.
Yeah. You know, that's the reason why I connected with you so much. I saw you, and I'm like, oh my God, that was me in high school. I spoke to nobody.
I don't know how I made friends. Like people would just come to me. Like I was like, thank God I came when everybody came back from COVID because everybody was nice. Like it was easy for me to make friends, even though I wouldn't talk. Like as soon as I did, it was easy.
Because even though like being quiet and not being friendly are not the same thing. Like once you get comfortable with people, especially if you're in an environment that you want to be in, like you were in the soccer team because you wanted to be there, so that's a good environment, and you're gonna build relationships regardless of how quiet, how shy you are. That's what helped me out because I couldn't speak to nobody.
Yeah,
I always ended up making friends because I was in soccer, playing soccer with soccer players, so we got something in common off the bat. And in classrooms, I spoke to nobody. I was a ghost. I was like, I used to like the teachers used to like me because I never bothered.
Yeah, that was me.
So that's why I related with you immediately. I'm like, oh my God, she's like, that's little Christian Cano right there, back in freshman year. So I'm like, yeah, let me talk to this one a little bit more.
You knew I needed it.
Yes, because that I went exactly through the same thing. But you do grow out of it though, and you did it a lot faster than I did.
Really?
Yeah, by sophomore year you were already smiling, a few jokes here and there, and I'm like, there you go, she's breaking out.
I know. I came back and you were like, why aren't you talking? Why are you quieter than what you were? And I was like, I'm just breaking my shit.
Yeah, still. But that was good. So high school was not a good experience? That's what you told me at the beginning?
Outside of soccer and sports, no. I think I had the worst 4 years. I would say
that bad.
I would say so. Like that part of it, I would not do it again.
Like was it friends? Was it teachers? Was it a class? Was it?
I think like every single year that I had something bad personally happening. Like I just wouldn't get a break. On top of that, like friends come and go. Like that was never a big thing for me, like losing friends, because I'm like, if you don't like me, that's fine. Like I could care less.
So it was the outside of high school life that was just not in a good place.
And then having teachers that also didn't understand. Like my work was always done. My grades were always good. My attendance was not. Yeah. And I was always like getting attacked for that.
Oh.
Like even with excuses. Yeah. My teachers were not happy that I was absent. Yeah. So like made it harder too, because then they're like even my last day of school, one of the teachers in the office, they were like, oh, you're gonna have to make up a half day on prom day. And I was like, lady, you know, on prom day. And I was like, no. No. I also actually missed a lot of school because I had how do I say this without lady problems, and I also had like a gynecologist write a note to the school like, when this happens, she has to miss school because there's no cure for it. Like all I can do is get things to ease it, but once it's already there, like the pain is there, I can't get rid of it until it just goes away on its own. Yeah, no, the school was. So I had to bring in also letters again because she was like, oh, these are too old. So I had to get my gynecologist to resend letters to state what she said last year in order for me not to have to make it up.
To kind of play devil's advocate, right? It's probably the school did not handle it the best way. Yeah. But it's a big red flag when somebody's absent that much from school, right? So it was inevitable that they were going to give you problems. The issue I have with that is, and because I lived it in as a professional working in a school, a lot of the questions are the wrong questions when it comes to talking to the student. Yeah. Like this student is just telling you that they're having problems. Okay, get to the bottom of the problem before you start panicking about absences. Yeah. And that's the part that gets me, that not everybody that works in the school system has that humanity first. It's just, oh no, grades, absences, grades. Buddy, we have life outside of that, a lot. So that's unfortunate.
I feel like senior year, though, I had good teachers, like, throughout the 4 years. But I would say, like, the teachers I had senior year, all of them were pretty understanding. Only because of, like, what happened during the year. Like, they all knew. They're like, yeah, I'm going to give her a break. Yeah. Like, if they saw me, like, I needed to leave, I could leave. If I was absent, they would not question it. They're just like, okay, I have this work for you. So I would say the last year, the worst year personally, but the teachers were understanding. So I feel like it was easier on that part. Like, they were empathetic only because I was, like, open with them. I wasn't just not showing up.
Yeah.
And my grades were always good. Like, I wasn't an annoying kid in class. Like, I was not bothering.
No, you never bother anybody.
Yeah, I was always to myself. And I feel like they also, like, I had also a lot of excused absences, but I literally hit 16. Wow. 16 throughout the whole year. But the tardies make up an absent. Oh, so I didn't actually have
16 is not that bad.
Yeah, and that's why she wanted me to make it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I get it. Like, school, like, that's her job. Yeah. But at the same time, like, I want to leave. Like, it's my last day. Like, who wants to make it up on prom day?
On prom day, yeah.
And she was like, it's not a big deal. And she's really close, like, with my mom. She's, like, family. But she was like, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, well, when you've had the year I had, and then I have to make it up on prom day because I was late to school. Yeah. And it's like, even sometimes I would come and she wouldn't count it because it counted as too late. So I'm like, oh. But no, I would not do it again. Soccer, I used to say, like, I would leave it as it was. But now, like, missing it a whole year later, I'm like, no, I would redo it.
Yeah?
But I wouldn't do it the same. As in...
What would you change?
How I acted. But more, like... Not even how I acted towards, like, my mentality for it. Like, I feel like I ruined it for myself. And it's like, I kept on, but I knew I wasn't holding up because I loved it. I was holding up because it's what I started. And it's like, in my head, the whole senior year, I was like, I need to finish it. Like, this is what I want to do. But I wasn't enjoying it. Like, there was a lot of times where I was miserable, not because of soccer, but because what happened personally. But I wanted to enjoy soccer because of soccer. Like, I did not want to be there having to force myself. Like, I wanted to love it. And it's like, I will tell everybody again, like, enjoy it.
But listen, if you're put in the position you were put on, your senior year especially, right? There's no other way to go around it but to force yourself. Like, yeah. And even though it wasn't pleasant, it was the only choice. Yeah. And I told you this before. I was super proud that you did push through it, because it was literally, you had two options: either go be miserable at home, or go push through it in soccer and get a little bit of, all right, I did it.
And I had fun, like, with my friends late, like, the bus. Like, I would do it again. Like, I know that it's stuff, but it's like, look at now, like, I'm not in soccer no more. Like, I would do it again. Like, I wouldn't do high school again. You could have paid me enough. But I would do high school. I mean, I would do soccer again. Like, I miss it. I miss being with everybody. Everybody's, like, in college now.
Any friend that, like, you guys had a split because of graduation that you're like, man, I really miss this person?
No. I think I keep up. Like, we all talk.
Oh, okay. So you do have people who are close to you, but you still close to them.
Yeah, like, I'm still close to them. Like,
everybody. I almost cried over here. I'm like, no friends? Oh,
no. No, I do have friends. I would say, like, not that I'm like, I miss, because like, I miss us being all together, but I feel like we're all still pretty close. Like, I still talk to Anelda. I still talk to Alani. Yari, I still talk to. Like, I still talk to everybody I left with. So I miss them. But we're not separated. Like, we're still close from each other.
That's pretty good. That's so important. To this day, I'm still very good friends with a lot of my high school friends. Like, to this very day. I graduated in 2009, buddy. And I'm still very good friends with them. Like, they know my kids. I know their kids. Good. We know each other's families. We know each other's partners. We visit each other. We talk to each other. A few of them, they don't live here in Massachusetts. They come to visit their parents. We get in touch. We see each other. Yeah. Like, time never passed. And it's beautiful. It's
I hope that's with me, because college, everybody, I would say it feels different. I'm not a party person. I'm not about, smoking, drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not that way. And I find to catch myself with a lot of people that are. So I keep my circle, like, very small. So it's like the friends I have now, like, they're not really like that. And college, like, people are going to do it. They're adults.
Exactly.
Like, I can't tell people how to act.
Yeah.
But it is different.
It's a good practice for life, though. Yeah. Because in life, that's exactly what you're going to find. You're going to go to a job site, and you're going to have to be able to relate with everybody, not necessarily mixed with everybody.
Yeah.
And it's important. And how was it? For me, I had a very good high school experience. Like, my high school experience was amazing.
Opposite.
Amazing. Obviously, life isn't perfect. I have my ups and downs, but I had a blast. Mm-hmm. But my college experience was like 5 times better. So I'm like, oh God, I got very lucky.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing, right? You start finding the right people, the right groups, the right friends, and you start making connections with the people that, gravitate towards what you like, what you're into. Mm-hmm. And that's the people that they stick. Because eventually, the ones that party a lot, when you don't, they're going to, all right, now, let her be. We'll go party ourselves. We'll say hi tomorrow when we see her in class. And that's what's going to happen. And every now and then, though, you have to go dance. You have to. Every now and then. You're still a kid. Come on.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And then what happened? You had a bad experience with soccer in college, right?
Oh my!
I want you to tell me this story. Start with the tryouts.
Okay.
Like, how did you feel before going to tryouts? How was that out?
It was terrible. Gosh, I have never. The only time I felt anxiety like that was getting my license.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like, I was so nervous. I was coming to, like, preseason and trying to run because I knew I was out of shape. Yeah. I was like studying their Instagram. I'm like, okay, they look like they know how to play. So let me like try to work on my left, try to shoot better. I was like a wreck. And when I stepped there, it showed. Like, not that I was nervous, but it was already like bad from the start. Like, I went and trained with you guys. Barely ate that day. Rested. Went back to the school. So it was already going bad. I got there like 5 minutes late and everybody already started.
Oh, wow.
And it was not even my fault. It was like, sorry to my mom. It was my mom's fault. I ended up getting there late because she couldn't bring me and she was using the car. So my grandma had to bring me. My grandma, she decides to want to take a new route that day to school.
Oh, wow.
All the time. She's like, let's try this. Like, and then she gets lost. So yeah, we got lost. I got there late. Yeah, we had to run suicides. Like, hard.
So in tryouts, they did conditioning?
Yes. No, that was all they did. It wasn't even like a tryout. It was like ran by college students, literally. Like, I got there, so many girls. I thought they were all new. I'm looking for the coach. He's like looking my age. So I'm like, oh, okay. And it's like the captains from the team were running the tryouts. So it was very different from what I thought.
Yeah.
Everybody's my age or probably a year or two. But I saw the coach like not running tryouts. He was doing God knows what. And then the captains were running tryouts. So I was like,
but what did they have you do? Other than suicides, did you guys play skills?
So I didn't even make it that far. I don't even think I told you this. It was so embarrassing. Yeah, oh my gosh.
You told me just that it was a bad experience.
Yeah.
And then I left it alone.
So we started like warming up and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm sorry for coming late. They were really nice. Like, I could say like the girls, like the captains are really nice. We're doing suicides. And I'm like, oh, that's not bad. They're like 3, but like up and down the whole thing. And I'm like, and then they're like, but you gotta pause. Yeah, what pause? It was 3 groups, each 3 groups. One group went, finished it. Another group went, finished it. And then it was your turn again. Sprinting. Yeah. Suicides. And God knows, I was not ready for that. Wow. Like, I just came out of practicing with you guys, I barely ate that day. My stamina was not good. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like it was.
Because did you do anything? You finished your senior season in high school.
Yes.
And then a full year goes by. You did play flag football in the spring.
And I did soccer in the winter.
But how much did you actually like?
Oh, that was more skill wise. It was
exactly
not
playing a little bit and actually working out for a team are not the same. Yeah, it helps.
It was more like skill. It was not much running.
So you pretty much went a full year without actually working out.
Yeah.
And then you went like 2 days to our practice, and then you went to try out. Yeah, you were not ready for suicide.
I was not. And surprisingly, I was not the only one. Even the girls that came back, even the captains themselves, like after the second one, they were like throwing up. Dead. And I was like, oh, so I felt better. That was not the only one. Because I'm like, if you guys are tired, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
And
so you don't make the cut. You go home.
Oh, I did. Surprisingly. I don't know how.
I'm so lost because you told me you had a retryout.
They were doing 2 tryouts. So it was already 2 tryouts. I finished the suicides, almost died. I literally threw up. I was seeing lights. But I didn't like do it in front of them. I like went to the bathroom. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And other people went to the bathroom too. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll be back. And I was already making like a bad first impression. I felt like, because girl, like you're taking too long in the bathroom and you got there late. Like, come on. So I had to go home and I pulled the girls aside and I was like, listen, I'm going to give you my number. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I'm really sick. I cannot, like, I'm sorry to waste your time. Like, I don't want to take someone else's spot. And they were like, oh no, like, no worries. Like, you can come back tomorrow. I was like,
all right, let's go.
I know. I got so lucky because I was like, I would not have taken me back. Like, I gave a really bad first impression with the coach. And I feel like that hurt me in the long run. Because the girls, like, they didn't care. But I could tell that he just did not like me. Like, I didn't know what it was. He was also young too. But I felt like I already had a bad first impression with him. And it showed the rest of the time. Like, everybody could see it. Yeah. So I ended up, like, having a mental breakdown when I was home. I was like telling my mom, like, I'm dumb, I'm crazy, like I'm worthless at that point. Cause I'm like training all summer. Like I not only went with like to you guys sometimes, but I was also like doing stuff on my own. Like I was also waking up early. I was also trying to go to the gym. I was trying to go to the field. So I'm like, I've been thinking about this all summer. I was procrastinating it all summer. And my mom was like, do it. Like you're not done with soccer. Like, you know you don't want to be. So it was like, I put like so much thought into it and procrastination and tears and I messed it up. So I was like scared to mess it up again. Yeah. And I go back. I don't know how I made the team because I get there and I kid you not, I played for like 5 seconds. Like that was it.
First game or like first practice?
It wasn't even a practice. It was like a tryout, but like it wasn't. Like we didn't even, it was so unorganized because I ended up having this. It was like mid-September already. It was a tryout. And then we had a game the week of. That didn't make any sense. So I was already starting to feel some type of way because I'm like, this is too unorganized for me. Yeah. Like I can't work based off whenever. So we did that. I ended up making the team at 12 at night, around there. Yeah, a week later.
That's when they send you the text.
It wasn't even the text. It was an email. We were supposed to have a practice that Friday, game Sunday. It was supposed to be Friday at 5. I got no email that I made the team. And he was like, you're going to get an email regardless if you made it or not. Or no. Okay. So I was like waiting on the email. No email. It's like 3. I'm constantly texting their page. I'm like, I need to know if I made it or not. I'm being nice about it and they're still not telling me. So I'm like, okay, I didn't make the team then. I get an email an hour later. You made the team. No practice today though. I'm like, oh, okay.
And that sounds like a mess. What the hell was happening?
And it was. Like, I don't. Yeah, so.
Yeah, we're not going to mention any names. We'll keep the names.
I was going to like jump ahead of the story, but I'm like, no, wait, let me tell the whole. I don't even know their names. Like, I was not even there for that long. Like, I don't even know their names. Okay. I don't know the coach's name.
That's good. That's good. We don't want to name any teams, any person, nobody.
But literally, he's like, yeah, but no practice. Oh, and you can only go to the games that you're called to because there's not enough uniforms. And I was like, why would you take more girls in the uniforms you have?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you
Makes
order
no sense.
uniforms before the season started? Like, you already started late. Like, it's already mid-September. No preseason, no nothing. We have tryouts, game after. And they're like, oh, but you're going to be they're going to tell you when you have a game. Like, you have to be invited to it. First practice is Monday. I'm like, okay. So no game Sunday because he didn't tell me I was invited. Yeah, I got an email Saturday at night that I was invited to Sunday's game. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I thought I was, bad with communication.
Oh, no. No. If anything, we were.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say yes.
If anything, we were bad at communicating. But no, and it didn't meet the standards I thought it was. I thought I was going to go in there like, they're going to be high leveled. Like, they're going to be better than me, obviously. Like, I haven't played that long. Yeah. And I was surprised to like go in there and like everybody almost be the same level I was. And I was like, for the name that the school has and like what I thought, I would think that they were more skilled and more, not that they weren't skilled, they were good, but more like.
You had higher expectations.
I had higher expectations. It felt like high school. Like, I didn't feel like what I thought college was going to be like. It was like playing with girls from, for example, let's say Notre Dame. So that's kind of what it was. But for what my expectations were, like, I was holding myself to a higher standard because I'm like, they're going to be better. And they weren't bad. They were good, but it just wasn't to what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So then on top of like poor communication, I go to the game. I played like the last minute. Normal. I expected that. But then he puts me on midfield. That was the first thing. Because he asked me, he was like, what do you play? And I was like, I play defense. I was like, he was like, is there anything you cannot play? I was like, midfield.
All right, that's where you're going.
And that's where he put me. I promise you, in the middle at that. Not the wings, where I could do at least. Yeah. No, he put me in the middle. And I was like, are you trying to embarrass me? Because everybody else he would ask, what do you play? He'd put them there. He never saw me on defense. And I was there for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he never saw me on defense. And it's like every other girl that said that they played a position, he would put them there. And at least see how they did. And he never did that. And it wasn't that I didn't communicate with him. And I told him, like, I let that happen. I came back. I told you that I made the team. And you're like, it's normal that you're not going to play as much. Like, you're a freshman. And I put myself to that. I was like, okay, like, I can't beat myself down. Yeah. And I also didn't as much because he didn't really see me play. So I wasn't like, it can't be because of how I play.
Did you have practices, like, or just games?
We had practices sometimes at 10 at night for like an hour.
Yeah.
But it was never like so much scrimmaging. It was like drills.
Yeah.
For like.
So he never actually saw you like,
no.
Okay, let me figure out what position you actually play. Because, I understand the part of you, if you don't know the player, you got to test them out, right? Okay, let's see how she does on sentiment. All right, let me see how she does on that. And then, because you're getting to know the players, so that process is normal.
Yeah.
What is not normal is for him to just throw you in a position, no feedback, and then doesn't even bother to actually figure out what position you best play at. That's the part that it got me by surprise too.
He never did. He never tried to put me anywhere else. Like, that was the only place he wanted to put me.
Because I used to do that. You guys hated it. I'm like, yeah, you're going to play over there for now. But, it was, and then I explained to you guys, but listen, right now you guys are just learning the game. You guys are babies. I don't know what position you guys play.
It helped me in the
You guys don't even know your own position. Yeah. You might think you're, just because you played there before, but you're still learning. So you have to be playing in different places on the field to figure out, okay, which one's actually your best.
Yeah.
And then grab experience on some other ones. So that's normal. And that's why I do it. But I'm coaching high school.
I thought he was going to do that. That's what I was expecting. I told him, like, I can play anything, just don't put me in the middle. That's exactly where he put me. And it's like, I became versatile because of that. Like, because you were trying me in different positions. Like, some days I'd play in the wing. I was not great at it. Sometimes I'd play striker. I was Sometimes, no, my main spot that you put me was center defensive mid. So I'm like, no, not mid. See, you got that in my head now. center defense, and like I stuck with that. Like that was my good thing. So I went into college. I'm like, this is my main. Like whether I like it or not, this is what I'm best at. And I thought he would at least try me there because he was trying everybody else there. Like it was new people that he met, but he didn't try me anywhere else. He was like, everybody plays one thing. He also did not like versatility. Like if you play that one thing, that's all you're playing.
Yeah, at the college level, that's more normalized.
Yeah.
All right, so it's part of the process. Once you get to a certain age, you do start like putting a stamp on players. Meaning, you're a left winger. And 99% of the time, that's where you're going to be playing at. And because you guys are getting older, right? So at that age, you do start figuring out positions. The thing is, as a freshman in high school, he's supposed to, do his part, figure it out. Okay, no, okay. So this is her best position. And even you could have said, no, you know what? I play center defense. I play center back most of my high school career. And that was my best. And then he'll try you a center back and then be like, you know what? You have potential to be, I don't know. Go try right wing. And then that might end up being but he has to do the job.
Yeah. And what got me was like, when I went there, like the girls were nice. The girls were never a problem. And they were like, oh, like, what do you play? And I was like, this. And then we're like, oh, it's good because we need that. Like, we don't have that. Most of the team was the girls that came from the last year. Yeah. There was only like 3 new girls.
Oh, so a lot of returning players.
Yeah. So I also felt a type of way because he was like, whatever girl was here last year, they're playing. Yeah. They get the schedule. They don't have to wait for emails. Oh. Only the new girls did. So it was like, okay, this is hard for me for what I do for work. And it was also getting to me at the fact that I had to move people around and like lose money because me, like, I prioritize soccer. Yeah. Like, if that's what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. You only do it once.
So you had appointments of clients, but then
it would clash. Yeah. So I would have to move them if they were able to, and I wouldn't even get to play. Or the times that I would play, because I knew like there was a chance I was not going to be able to play. I was able to take that risk. But what got to me was that I talked to him about it. I was like, after a game, after he plays me there was like, we were missing a center back. So I was like, can I do it? And he was like, oh no, I have somebody else doing it. And it was a fullback. And I was like, why can't you try me for 2 minutes? Like, just give me 2 minutes. And he's like, no, she's going to do it because she's fast. I was like, don't insult me.
Have you seen me sprint?
He hadn't. Literally.
Oh, that's tough.
In practices, I was on the bench. Yeah. So, like, I, like, ran once. Like, full sprint. Yeah. So, I talked to him. I was like, at the end, I was like, can I talk to you?
He never saw you slide tackle anybody?
No. Oh, I couldn't even get to that.
What is wrong with this person?
I couldn't even get to that. And I was so, like, mad. I was like, I did all this all summer just to, like...
Hey, I do have to say, though, because, it sounds like your last soccer experience was a bad experience, right? But if we rewind the clock, freshman year Jada shows up. I'm like, all right, she's athletic. Don't really know the game, though.
Yeah, I did not.
Doesn't know how to play. Did you play before?
I did, but it wasn't, like, serious. It was, like, co-ed in middle school, but I wouldn't say middle school was like serious. I was never like put in clubs or anything.
Okay, so pretty much you never played before. Like you kicked the ball around, but that doesn't count as playing. And obviously I can tell the team, I'm like, all right, I got a lot to work, a lot of work to do. But little by little, season after season, your skill set is just getting better and better and better. So it's unfortunate that your last soccer experience was a negative one. Yeah. Because, even though you said high school wasn't such a good place, if we focus it just on your skill development, it was something amazing. It was incredible. I cannot believe that, and I put Soani on the same boat, pretty much that whole generation of you guys, that whole freshman class. Like you guys didn't know how to play the game at all.
No, not at all. I couldn't kick, nothing.
Nothing.
I couldn't shoot.
Nobody knew how to. We couldn't pass, from 5 feet apart.
It was bad.
And little by little, putting in the work. I mean, I brought in some crazy ideas, right? Like practice 3 hours a day.
We needed it.
Exactly.
We were terrible.
You know, so we went from the school used to just practice regular 3 to 5. We pushed it until 3 to 6:30.
Yeah.
We added Saturday practices. So we were doing a lot. We were doing a lot. And it was never hard workouts. It was all skills, you know, skills and skills and skills. A lot of fighting, a lot of argument.
I didn't feel like it got bad. Arguing until I would say junior year. Yeah. Like it was. Yeah. But I never felt like I had to like talk back to you or nothing because I'm just gonna take it. Like
you never did that, but it's not within your personality though.
Yeah.
And most of the team never did that. It's but personalities sometimes they match well, and sometimes they don't. They're total opposites. So whenever I encounter somebody who's completely opposite to my beliefs, we're always gonna have arguments, but they're rare. It's But, going back to the skill development, freshman year, all right, you survived it. Sophomore year, you start finding out that, oh, wait, okay. Even though you were still like stubborn. I want to be a striker, coach.
For some reason, because I thought, like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't even remember much from sophomore year.
No? Yeah, you were dying to play striker. And I understand it. I gave you a couple chances, but
I could not shoot. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even remember. That's probably how bad it was. Like, I couldn't even remember.
Buddy, you got to be able to, beat people in one-on-ones. You got to be able to take shots. Like, you're not there yet. Develop your skills. And then you kept on growing, though. And it was amazing. By the time junior year came on, you were a completely different player. Completely different. Like, you were one of the best defenders in the league. And then you were one of the most important players we had in the team. And then senior year, even though it was a tricky one mentally, your skills. But every time you used to tackle the crap out of me in practice.
Oh my God.
Like, it was insane. I'm like, this one is crazy.
And you taught me. I would be scared every time. I'm like, he's either going to take my legs or I'm going to take his. One or the other.
No, but they were always clean.
The ones that I did, I knew, like, for some reason, like, I never was fouled, really.
No.
Except for, like, Boston.
Yeah.
I had my reasons. But I didn't, like, I always knew when to, like, time it.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I never felt like I actually did a slide tackle and missed.
Never.
Like, I was impressed that I would time it
That's
perfectly.
why I'm pissed off that they never got to see that side of you. Like, that.
And I hadn't done it in so long.
I need speed. I'm like, you could have been a track star.
I was insulted.
Of course. I feel insulted now, too.
And I wasn't even, like, upset with, like, insecure about how I played. I'm like, he doesn't even know how I play. He doesn't know how I am. And I'm like, okay.
Because that's the unfortunate part of it.
Yeah, and I was like, he's busy. He wants something else. Clearly, I'm just not that. I spoke to you about it. He told me, okay, I'll play you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. I get an email the next day, like 3 hours before the game. You're invited to the game. Oh, great. 1 hour before I was supposed to be there, you're uninvited to the game. He was like, I need your uniform. I need to give it to somebody else who didn't play yesterday. You got to play yesterday. Yeah. I did not get to play. I played 2 minutes at the very end. And I'm like, okay. And it was just a battle between, do I want to keep doing this? And I was like, if I'm going to end soccer, I'd rather end it with how I did before this. Like, and when I think of soccer, I don't think of college. Like, that means nothing to me. I don't take it personal. Yeah, and I don't regret it either. Like, I was able to make more time here, and Freddie even said that he'll take me in for the winter. So it's like, it's not over yet. Like, my boots are still...
Nah, you got to still play. You gotta, hang on to it. Just do it with a different mentality. Just enjoy it, have fun with it, and wash away the bad experience. We all have bad experiences in some teams, some clubs. It doesn't go our way. It is what it is.
That's what I took it. Like, even I cried so much the day after tryouts, but literally when I quit, I was just normal the next day. And I'm like, at least I tried it. Like, at least I wasn't stuck with the thought, like, what if I did it? Like, at least I tried it. I put myself out there. Yeah. The last time I had to join an actual new team was when I came here. So I was like, at least I did it. And I have not regretted it. Like, I loved the game, but I didn't love being there. Like, it was, I didn't want to go back to how I used to be with soccer. Like, I didn't want to question my ability of how I played. And I knew I was not up to like the high level. Like I was never been in clubs. I never been in that. But I knew I had different assets from other people that stood out. And he chose not to look at that. So I'm like...
Yep. Made a choice. And that's all there's to it.
That's literally like... My mom was like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm positive.
Yeah.
Like, I do not want to go back there. And then they texted me. He didn't. He could care less. But the girls texted me. They're like, oh, like, we saw you left the group chat. Oh, yeah. I also didn't end up... Oh, sorry. I didn't end up telling him that I quit because if you're going to be...
Left.
Yeah. If you're going to be unorganized with me and unprofessional, I'm going to do the same to you. Yeah. Like,
that's fair. To me, that's fair.
Yeah, I dropped off my uniform. All the girls from the day before were there. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is my final decision. Because I was still thinking about it. Yeah. I left my uniform. He didn't say a word. They texted me. They're like, oh, I saw you left the group chat. You quitting the team. I'm like, you guys were great. Like, you girls were nice to me. Thank you for giving me a second chance. But it's just not something I want to do. She's like, do you still have the uniform?
Oh, damn it.
I never responded. I was like, you saw me bring it. Like, what are you talking about?
That's crazy.
And they had like holes in it too. And he's like, yeah, we're going to order them, but they're not going to get here until like later. And I'm like, the season ends like in 4 weeks. What do you mean?
Hey, listen, I don't want to ruin a conversation just talk about the negatives. Was there, yeah, we're going to let them go.
I'm over them.
We're going to let them go. Was there a sport in high school that you didn't do and you're like, man, I wish I would have done it?
No.
Any?
I wish I did flag football earlier than what I did it.
But they didn't have it though.
They did, but me being handicapped.
Oh, that's right. So when did they start your junior year?
Yeah.
When you only play senior year. That's right.
They started junior year right when I was still recovering. So I was still in the boot. Like I knew I couldn't pivot. And my main problem was kicking the ball, like shooting it. Yeah. That's when it really hurt. But I knew like if I had to pick between wanting to do flag football or wanting to do soccer my senior year. Yeah. And I chose soccer because I didn't know how to play flag at that point. But I knew the pivoting and so I had to make a choice. That
one grew. It is very popular nowadays. It's a lot of girls are playing it, and it's one of the sports that I was very happy that the school implemented it. I'm like, this is good.
It was fun. Like I wish I could do it again. Like it was also something that I was able to stand out in because I was also fast, and the fact that it was my first year playing, I also stood out because of that. Because it was the first time I did it, and like Freddie brought me in. He was like, okay, try this out. But I had to go through tryouts. I still had to do everything the same. It wasn't like I knew the coaches. I knew Polanco.
You still got to put in the work.
I still had to put in the work. And me and Starlin, we never really talked, but he was like almost best friends with my uncle. And he was telling my uncle, like, she tried out for the team. She made it. But he was not my coach. He was the coach of the other team. So he was doing like private practices. If it was not for him, I would not.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I could not catch. I could not catch. Like there was times where I would try to control the ball with my foot and it was a football. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
If it was not for Starlin like taking the time out of his day to teaching me how to catch, I would not have gotten that far. Yeah. And it was like I was catching in important games. Like there was not a time where I felt like I played really bad. Like I know in soccer I would always like overthink it and like doubt myself and have bad games because of my mentality. But I felt like for flag, I was like, this is not my main sport. Like, what do I have to be? And I feel like
all the pressure was off. So your mind was clear and you were actually able to perform to your fullest. Because that happened to you a lot, especially your junior year with the soccer team. A lot of the games, you just froze. Like, deer, what's the saying? Deer in the headlights.
I feel like that was my worst thing. Like when I say like my actions, that's what I mean. Like I hate how I would act. Yeah. And then I tell myself before the game, like, you can't do that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got to the game and I'm like, everything is on me. Like, and it would make me play bad.
Yeah, of course. Pressure. You fold under pressure. And it's that one's tricky because there's nobody that can actually help you with that. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I say it, how many times, your mom says it.
It was me against my mind.
Yes, it's you. It's a fight that you gotta get through on your own, and that's the hardest one, because your mind is so difficult, man. Your mind is so
every
difficult.
single year you tell me like,
yeah,
get it together.
like snap out of it.
Like even when I would do bad, you'd never be like, you're doing bad. You'd be like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. And I feel like I did it senior year, but I felt like I let go a little bit than how it was because I got injured. Like I didn't want to be dramatic, but I didn't know if I was going to play senior year. I was still having like ankle problems. I knew that. I tried to even play for Beyond. So I was already like, oh my gosh, like I'm not going to be healed by senior year. Like I kept trying to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to play again. Like if I get to play again, I was like, I cannot be this way.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit, I feel like, but it also didn't take the turn that I wanted.
I mean, you were enough that you still, you still show that you care so much.
Yeah.
About helping the team, about how you perform, which is necessary. The problem with that is not having it under control, and you let it take over your performances, which it was the main problem your junior year. Because I remember you telling me, you didn't tell me, you told Freddie this. No, you told Sear this. Oh, I think Kano, I don't know what's wrong with Kano. He doesn't talk to us the way he used to freshman and sophomore year. And Sear had this conversation with me, and I'm like, because me and Sear, we had the dynamic of, all right, listen, sometimes I wish I could just tell him straight up, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. There's certain things that I need them to figure out on their own. But he was a lot nicer than I was. So he used to do that role and be like, help you guys figure that out. Because I did baby you. In a sense, I call it babying, but it's not really. Like, I mentor you a lot freshman and sophomore year. Because you guys are freshmen and sophomores. Yeah. You guys need the extra help. As a junior, the expectation changes, right? You're a little bit older. And then it's your third year with me. So you know the system now.
Yeah.
I need to tender the new freshmen and the new sophomore, because they're the lost ones now. Right? That's when the expectation changes.
It made sense a lot. Like, you would tell us in the moment, but coming back this year, like, it made a lot of sense. Like,
right?
I needed it. Like, we've had, like, our ups and downs and stuff, but I didn't like the new positions. I didn't like none of that. I didn't like the hardness. But at the end of the day, like, I was able to grow that way. Like, soccer is a hard sport to learn. Especially, I did it with one leg. Yeah. I don't count the other one.
Yeah.
I did it with one leg. Like, I learned how to shoot. I learned how to do things that was hard. Am I at that level?
Are you getting cold? You want me to turn the heater on?
Oh, no.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
But I'm getting at that. Like, I will never, obviously, I didn't grow up in clubs. I didn't do none of that. But, like, I needed it. Yeah. I wouldn't have grown without it.
And the thing is, our mission from the very beginning was we need to get better. Our team wasn't competitive at all. To make it competitive, right? As a coach, you got to start, putting your foot down little by little, not at once. Because if you do it at once, you lose everybody.
Yeah.
But you have to do it enough where, you do want to shake off a couple players who are not going to be able to hold on. But that also means I cannot treat it as, no, it's okay, and just baby everybody that way. Because to be competitive, you cannot do that. So you gotta be able to twist the knife a little bit.
And we did. We didn't keep everybody we started with.
No.
Like, some people moved. Some people just didn't find the interest in it. And that's okay. And I feel like we ended up with a good team. Yeah. Like, there was never any, like, major issues, I would say. Like, we were able to get through it. Like,
listen, regular teenage issues, which they're so normal. They're so normal. Especially
like, looking back
girls.
at it, was just, we were all girls. Like, we're young. Like,
yeah.
It was, I wouldn't say it was too crazy though. Like, we had fun. Like, even like outside of soccer, we would still hang out, like go to each other's houses, do things together. Like, we were with each other like the whole year, because we wouldn't stop playing soccer just with you. Like, we knew, like, we wanted it. Yeah. Like, we always say, especially me, like, you gotta want soccer 100%. Yeah. You can't want it 50%.
Yeah, you can't.
And I tell my sister all the time, I was like, you gotta want it 100%, because it's not gonna get given to you. You don't learn it overnight. It's a hard sport. Like, flag football was so easy to learn compared to soccer.
Yeah.
Flag football, I was able to stand out within a year. Soccer, it took me about 4. Yeah. And I told her, like, you got to want it 100%.
And with your sister, I had a different issue, right? Because when you joined the team as a freshman, literally that we had no players. Like, so everybody that was on, I need you guys playing, ready or
She
not.
did not understand that.
And she was having a hard time getting, that through her head. So I had to have the conversation with her.
Yeah.
Because she was comparing herself too much with you. Like, oh, but Jada plays since freshman year. She's been playing varsity since freshman year. I'm like, buddy, when Jada was a freshman, varsity was the only team we had.
That's what I was
There was
telling
nothing
her.
else.
She did not.
Yeah.
It was like...
Yes, but obviously she was a freshman. And then as a sophomore, she struggled a little bit with it. Junior year, though. Oh, buddy, she turned it on.
I told her, I was like, you gotta want it. You know how many times she tried to quit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would stand at the door.
We gotta have this conversation now.
I'm gonna snitch her out. She wanted to quit so many times. And I'd stand at her door. I'm like, no.
Nah,
I was like, forget the varsity level.
Yeah.
Freshman year, there was no varsity. Like it was new. Like we came back from COVID and I told her, I was like, you got competition. I was like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're better than everybody else. No, you have things to learn. I was like, I'm not perfect, but we all have our qualities. We all have our things. Yeah. And she had like a lot of comparison. Like she would watch the games and she's like, oh, but I can do that. And I'm like, but you don't have this and this and that person has. You have your qualities. They have theirs. And I was like, you'll get there. Like, you need to want it 100%. And she just wanted the name. Yes. She was not focused. Like, I'm sorry to air her out. She'll probably kill me after
That's
this.
okay. We need this.
But like during practices, she was like a baby. Like, like me and her, we go out to the field like by ourselves. And she was just like, I can't do it. Yeah. And I was like, and you think I could have? Like, I'm here 4 years. I did not try to use my left. Yeah. And while I'm helping her practice with her right, I was practicing with my left. And I was like, we're at the same level right now. Yeah. Forget about the fact that I know how to do things and you can't. And there was even a guy at the field. He plays in college and he saw us and he's like, oh, like, what do you guys play for? And I told him and I was like, and he was like, oh, you're doing this right, but can I help you? And we stayed there for 2 hours. And it helped. Like my dribbling at that point got better. And it was only one time. Like we only saw him one time and it helped. Yeah. And he's like, you're good with your right, but your left needs help. But he even gave us drills to do with our left. He gave my sister tips and he was patient with her too. But she gets babyish. Like she doesn't like to push herself. And I told her, like, you're strong. You've knocked me out a couple times.
She's very strong. She knocked me out last time
and
too.
And it hurts. It hurts because I've like lost breath. And I told her, I was like, she would be like, I don't know what Kano means by I'm like, she would say it as like slow. She was like, he's saying that I'm like not reacting fast enough. And I was like, do you want the truth or do you want a lie? And I was like, I'll tell you from how I see it. I was like, you don't react quick enough. Not everybody's fast. It doesn't, you get it. Like, sometimes it comes to you naturally. Sometimes you grow up learning it, but not everybody has that. I was like, you don't need to be supersonic, but you do need to catch up your pace and your reaction time. I was like, sometimes you look like you're scared of the ball. I was like, you need to react quicker. But she was not getting it. She was just like, no, he means I have to be fast.
Because every time they ask me, right, like, what do I need to work on? My answer is very, very simple. Everything.
Yeah, you told me that too.
Exactly. Was I lying?
Turn this on because my hand is like.
Was I lying? Yeah. I'll turn this on right now. Sorry. I wasn't lying. It was the honest truth. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you guys were just learning the game, so you guys literally needed to work on everything. But I don't think they fully understand what I'm trying to say. Like, and then when they're working on everything, right? After a game that I tell them, hey, it was a good game, a good performance. This got better. And then the next question was always like, what do I need to work on? And I'm like, my answer is still going to be the same.
Oh, she would hate that. She'd be like, oh, you just keep telling me everything. Like, I don't know what that means.
And then I mean that, no, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the proper steps, but it takes time. Yeah. It takes time, but it's not magical,
That's what I told her. I was like,
keep working on your passes, keep working on your control, keep working on your stamina, on your speed, on your movement, on your dribbling, on your shots, on everything, because we got to improve, keep improving everything. but they take it as, oh, I haven't got any better. No.
Yeah, that is how she took it. She was like, he just keeps telling me the same thing. I don't understand it. And I'm like, girl, he's telling you, like, just listen. And she's like, no, but like, he just keeps telling me the same thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then my mom was like, oh, I got to do this again for the second time. Because first it was with me. I was like, yep. Sophomore year, I threw my cleats in the trash. I was like, I do not want to do this anymore. Oh, Lord,
that bad. Was I that strict?
No, I feel like I was just stubborn. I feel like I took it personal when you said that I was just like, how would I say? Like, not emotional, but I took everything too personal. And I took that personal.
So
I took that personal. Yes, I was still like, not taking things. I still didn't understand what constructive criticism was.
Yeah.
And my mom was just like, he cares. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't be telling you. Yeah. And it's like, after that, she took my cleats out the trash. Yeah. She took them out as soon as I put them in. And she did not let me quit. And now I'm doing that with my sister.
Yeah. She had a great junior year, though. She really played well. And it's the year that she's played most in most varsity games than compared to her other years.
Yeah, it is.
And it's the year that JV had a very tough competition. So she played a lot of hard games. And, you know, it's going to be that Xiomara, Stephanie, Evelyn effect that if you notice, that group of today's seniors, they did pretty much 3 years of JV.
Yeah, they did.
They played varsity their senior year.
And they were patient.
That was by design, though. I need them to get better. I need them to improve. I need them, you know, and because you see me, I take a lot of good care of my JV team.
You do.
It's to me, that's our feeding system.
Like, yeah, you want to make sure that they're playing good too, because that's who you get the year after.
And then just be patient, like you said. It's gonna be your turn. And then Mari had a great junior year, and like she turned it on. And I remember one day, we played school from Medford, I think it is. It was a home game, and very tough, very tough. I'm like, Mari, buddy, I need your strength today. Like, you have to.
She's like a whole wrestler out there.
But oh my gosh, she was on point. She was on fire, and then she's not afraid anymore. She's not.
And she came in that way.
Yeah.
I was like, do you remember how you knocked me out the year before? Yes. Like, we need that, because she was letting like people push her around, and I'm like, I was like, you be knocking people out. She's like, I just can't do too much, and I'm like, it's not enough unless the ref says that you're done.
Exactly.
But she just, hopefully, I just told her, like, be patient. I was like, be thankful you made varsity. Yeah. I was like, you have the ability to play. I told her, I was like, don't be like me. Don't overthink everything. Don't take it for granted. Like, enjoy it. Yeah. Because everybody ends the season drained. Like, everybody just like, I'm glad that it's over. Yeah. But once you're not doing it anymore, you're just like, I wish I could go back.
I think this is the only season, the one we just finished, that I didn't feel that from the team. Like, they actually wanted it more games.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep them. They're like,
I saw my sister, but I didn't talk, like, I wasn't there all the time. I see it from just my sister, because that's who comes home. But it was more because of the fact that she felt like she just was not good enough. But she wasn't patient. She was not patient. And she still isn't patient. Like, if you go ask her now, she's like, I just was not good. And I'm like, you've grown a lot. Yeah. Like, you need to be patient. Like, your time will come. Be thankful that you have what you have now. Exactly. Because it can be taken from you any second. But she's still learning that.
She'll be good. And then we really need her for her senior year next season. We really need her to, you know.
And it's her last year. I was like, this is it.
And that's the year this whole 3 years of her getting prepared is for next year. This is your time to shine, buddy. This is your
important year. Like,
it's your time to shine.
Don't psych yourself out and have fun too. Yeah. Like,
she'll be okay. I think that's the hardest part about where we are right now as a team. At the beginning, it was easier to you know, not be too pushy. But now, you know, if we have another good season, we're gonna get moved up.
I've heard that.
Because that's just the way it is. Yeah. And then I'm looking forward to that. But I need the girls to understand what that actually means, right? Like, that's higher level competition. That means I got to get even more serious than I used to be. The basics, the fundamentals are not going to change. We're still going to do our best to, you know, improve, number one. build good relationships. Number two, and then compete because we have to. All three of them we got to meet. But it's halfway through the season. I spoke to a couple of the girls, right, and I asked like, am I too hard? Am I too soft? Like, where am I? Because sometimes I feel like I'm way too hard on them.
Mm-hmm.
But then I rethink it and I'm like, no, that wasn't hard enough.
Yeah, from an outsider looking in, because I'm not like, I don't want to compare it to the year before. You were a lot harder for the year before, but we had different like people. We had different goals. We had different things. Like it was our first time making states ever, and so you again like you felt that we were already like done. Like we were.
Yeah.
So you had to like keep pushing us. This year, I feel like you were not as hard as you were the year before, but also I saw a difference in like how the girls acted. Like they were happy. They were. Yeah. There was moments where like the fooling around and stuff, but they're freshmen, like they're babies. That I feel like I didn't see like, oh, I hate this. Like I saw that they wanted it. Like obviously everybody has bad games, but I saw people having fun. I saw people like I didn't see like the last senior night. I didn't see nobody miserable. Like I didn't see nobody hating it. Like I saw everybody having fun. And not that we didn't have fun, but I felt like you were a lot lighter than you were the years before. The year before. Because I don't feel like you were like that all the time. But
I think I lost it. That your senior year, I kind of lost it a little bit. At the end, I'm like, oh crap, I messed up, and it's something I wish I would have done a little bit different too. I'm like, I should have handled that a bit different. But I
feel like it was hard because I feel like you had a standard for us, but I never like. This is one thing that I wanted to mention in my project. I was like, you were like, how do I say this? You knew how to be empathetic, but you also knew how to be a coach. You would never confuse the two. Yeah. You always knew like when to put your foot down. Like, Jada, you're having a bad day. I can support you. I can be here. And you did. But you still held me accountable for what I did wrong. You still held me accountable when I played bad. You still were my coach. Like, you didn't baby it. You didn't sugarcoat it. You didn't like coach me differently just because I was going through stuff. And I was talking about that in like a class because they were like, oh, sometimes they were like, oh, you can't be an empathetic person when it comes to like leadership. And they're like, you can't balance the two. And I was like, that's wrong. Because he knew how to be a coach and he knew how to be an empathetic person. And he balanced the two. Like, I went through one of the worst things ever. And I was able to get through soccer. So I didn't look at like the harsh coaching any type of way. Personally, me. Like, looking at it, I didn't, because I'm like, what, is he going to baby us? Like, I wanted it 100%. I didn't know about anybody else, but I wanted to make states. That was my goal. You're not going to make states by being a baby. Like, watching videos of like soccer and stuff, like, you get taken off the field, you're not getting back in. Yeah. You can't win states if you don't want, like, you can't even make it to states if you don't want it 100%. So I looked at it as like, people are like, oh yeah, he's like a different person. Well, as he should be. Like, if he's as nice to me as he is when I'm going through stuff, how am I gonna grow? And it's like, I was burnt out. Yeah. Like, looking at it then, I was burnt out. I was like, I can't do this. Like, it's too much. Like, in the moment, I was sad. I did not. Like, but looking back at it, I'm like, you are able to balance the two. Because she was like, oh, I don't think that's possible. And I'm like, I think so, because who else would have finished the season? And I was at the end when everybody else didn't show up. And I was like, I don't think you should cancel states. I was like, we got here this far already. This is my senior year. Yeah. And if anything, I should have been one of the people that didn't want to do it anymore. And I wanted it. Like, I wanted it 100%. I started off that way. Stuff happens. But I ended off that way. I was burnt out. I was lazy. I did not want to run. Like, I went about my day. I was like, no games. Oh, I have to sprint. I have to sprint. I'm not going to lie. I hated sprinting. Everybody does. Like, it hurts your chest. But I wanted to win more, which is, I think, was why I was hard on myself. But I was also hard on myself because you kept the standard for me. Like, you kept the standard. Like, you tried not to be too hard. But even, like, you saying, like, I wanted the constructive criticism. But even when you with you like saying it nicely, I still took it harsh personally because I kept myself to that standard. But I'm like, he was able to balance the two. Looking back, I was like, that's possible. I was like, if anything, you need to be empathetic. Like, you need the two. Like, you need to know how to balance it though, because there's two people who are too nice, and then that person takes advantage. But it's also like, it's about wanting it. Like, do you want to be babied and not grow and not? Like, I knew eyes were on me. I knew I stood out. So, however bad I did, like, people went to games to watch me. Other people would watch me. So I'm like, me playing bad is not going to say anything about him. It's going to say how I am. Like, I'm on newspapers and stuff, and I'm going to games playing bad. Like, that makes me look bad. So it also comes with, like, holding myself to a standard. And I don't feel like everybody can do that. But I definitely feel like you can manage the two. And you do. I feel like you still do. Like, you get mad. Obviously, people act
have
up and
feelings
stuff.
too, right?
Yeah, but you still have feelings. Like, I feel like, yeah, like, you lightened up, but it's because you know how to balance empathy. And it's like, this is just from my view. I don't know how it is from other people, but I let you in on my life personally. So that's how it was for me in my senior year. Junior year was different because I wasn't as open until after stuff happened. But I feel like senior year, like, I never looked at it as like he was too harsh, because I let you in on a personal level. And I told you, I was like, I don't want you to coach me differently because I'm sad. I was like, I'm not going to grow from that. And you didn't.
Yeah, I was never gonna.
You didn't.
No.
So
welcome to life, right?
It happened. And it's like, I don't feel like this year you were too nice either. I felt like you still knew when to push them.
Oh yeah, I hold you accountable. That's something that I do, and it's I do it purposely. It's you're teenagers, right? You got to figure out the world, and the world is not as nice as we wanted it to be. So having these little experiences of, okay, oh, wait a minute, it's a different level of care. Like, caring doesn't just mean, no, it's okay. What you want to do, let's go do this together. It doesn't matter. No, caring sometimes means, hey, buddy, don't do that. You know, and it's a weird, not weird. It's a hard trick to balance. Yeah. It is very difficult. But at least you have to try it, right? You have to try it. And then what we were talking at the beginning, right? Like, sometimes listening to the conversation and put aside, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. If you had a bad game, okay, it's a bad game. But what's behind the bad game, right? It's a human being behind the bad game. So work with both. Don't just tell me I had a bad game and then that's it. You get mad at me because I didn't perform. I don't know. Figure out the why. Okay, what's going on? Is it really just a bad performance, or is there something who's actually that is actually holding you back from performing? Yeah. And then once you find that, you try to navigate it together. And sometimes you'll say the right things. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes, you'll do the right thing. Sometimes you won't.
I remember Freddie, like, I played bad junior year. It was like almost at the end, and he's like, so what's going on? He wasn't like, you're playing bad. He wasn't like he was just like, what do you want to tell me what's happening? Because that's not you. And it's like having coaches that understood that, because I never said nothing from the beginning because I'm like, I don't want to be looked at as I'm baby. Exactly. But then I didn't have to really, I said it like once, but I didn't really have to tell you guys, like, treat me different. Like, don't treat me different. I never had to do that because, again, like, I had standards. People had standards for me. I had standards for myself. I knew I had to be good. Like, I wanted it 100% regardless of what happened. So he would just be like, what's going on? Like, what is happening? Like, something's wrong because you don't play that way. And he's like, or sometimes, like, even when nothing was going on, he'd be like, get out of your head. He's like, it's your head. Get out of your head. Like, I remember senior year during the winter, I got slide tackled. You trying to be a striker?
There you go.
Yeah. I got slide tackled from the back of my bad ankle and hit in the face. Like, the ball hit me so hard, I literally fell. The next game, I came back scared.
Yeah.
Because my ankle, he's like, get out of your head. He's like, you're acting like you don't know how to play. He's like, you're not injured. Yeah. And like, he looked and I wasn't. I was just scared. And he's like, one thing I like about Freddie, he's not like, for me personally, he's not too harsh, but he's also not too nice. Like, I feel like he also knows how to balance the two. He's not as much as like, oh my gosh, like, let me be here for you. Like, he's not, how do I say, like, he's an empathetic person, but he's not going to baby you in it. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, you need to get out of your head. He's like, I know things happen and stuff, but he would never be like, if something wrong happened, he would never mix the two. He would never be like, I know things are happening, but try to do this. And he's like, no, get it together. You want to be sad about it? That's fine.
I mean, Freddie's been through life, man. It
helped me accountable.
Freddie knows the world, and he knows that the world is not going to wait for you to feel better, for you to start acting. No. You got to keep yourself functional. And that's the key. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what's going on, regardless of what's happening, make sure you still function, right? The emotional part of it, handle it when you have time, when you're able to settle, but then make sure you function and get everything that you need to do done.
He was like, this is your senior year. Like, this is it. Like, you need to get it together. Remember what happened last time? And I knew. I came back after that, and the fear just went away.
Hey, listen, you ended up as MVP, right?
Yes.
And so that's what a story of progress.
It was.
From not knowing how to play to senior MVP and all-star for the conference. Yes. Did you make all-stars 2 years in a row? You did. Junior year, were you all-star?
Junior year, yes. I don't think I did sophomore year.
No, but you did junior and senior year.
Junior
2
and
years
senior,
in a row. Yeah. So imagine
surprisingly. Because again, I was very hard on myself, so I didn't see it from the outside view. Yeah. I wouldn't give myself enough credit. I would not. I would always be like, I'm playing bad. And then I look back at things.
Why would you? Oh, I can't be nice to myself.
Yeah. That's how I was. I don't know what was wrong with me. Because I look back now, like, when I played recently, like, even, like, in the winter, I'd be like, not to be cocky, but I'm pretty good. Like, in the winter, I played striker. No, I wasn't even striker. I was in the back. Yeah. I scored a goal. One touch. And I wasn't thinking about how I was in the fall. But I started to give myself credit. Mm-hmm. And it made me happier to, like, play. Like, it's what I looked forward to. And I missed that because that's how I felt freshman year. And I feel like after that, like, I feel like the pressure wasn't even that bad until senior year. But I made it bad for myself. Like, I would not give myself credit. And I should have, because everybody saw what I didn't.
You have to. Listen, it's sometimes to athletes, most of the times they tell them, like, control your ego. Yeah, keep your ego in check. Yes, I agree with that. But I'm very egotistic myself. Do I keep it under control? For the most part, yes.
Yeah, you bully us in practice.
For the most part. Don't say it like that. No, it's true though. It's true.
Literally run past us, laughing and everything. You beat us in practices, like.
But, like, for you guys, I do it because that one I do it to show you guys that there's a levels to the game.
But it's fun. We never take it personal. Right? It's fun. Like,
no, of course
you're faster than us. Look at us trying to race you. Yeah, right.
But when I was competing though, like, having that little ego helps. Especially, I mean, now that I think about it though, I'm going around. The reason I had an ego was because of my work ethic. Like, I left no shortcuts. I took no shortcuts. Like, if they asked me to do 10 laps, I did 15. They asked me to do 20 push-ups, I did 40. They asked me to, run a mile, I ran 3 miles. Oh, like, I always went overboard with my workouts. Because I was always the smallest guy in the room.
Sorry.
It's important. You need it.
Yeah.
Because ego keeps you away from falling into those little gray areas where you stop performing because you made a mistake. No, every time I made a mistake, I was like, oh, well, got the bat one of the year.
I wish I did.
Let's go again.
I wish I did that. You need it. Like,
you know what's funny though, when my ego when I'm playing soccer is completely different than my ego when I'm swimming. When I'm doing competitive swimming, I didn't like that guy.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't like that guy. That guy talked too much.
And I've never seen you as that type either. Like, we would get mocked and stuff. I feel like earlier on with the seasons, and you were always just like, that your performance prove it. Like,
yeah, that's how I am. And but I'd only brought it out when, I think it's because in swimming everybody was always so much bigger than me.
Yeah.
That I kind of felt like I needed to do something to not be intimidated by them.
Yeah.
Because in swimming, buddy, in a soccer team, it's okay if you're bigger than me. I don't mind. I got 10 other people behind me. Let's go. But in swimming, it's just me. And, you know, like, I got no team. And then everybody, like, I used to compete with people, like, their freaking biceps were bigger than my head. Massive, gigantic people. And I'm like, oh my God. So, like, I kind of developed, like, this ultra, what do you call this? Superheroes. Yes.
Ultra ego.
Yes.
Ultra ego.
That kind of protected me from feeling intimidated by them. And I think that's the reason why I used to do so much extra work during practices, because I knew everybody else was so much bigger than me.
We'd always question, like, how is it that you're doing suicides and laughing right now?
Oh,
How? Because we're over here upset, miserable, and you're there laughing.
Remember when we did the 100s? I was so mad that day.
Oh my God.
I was so mad.
I don't.
It's funny the way I get mad though. It's like, all right, nah, you know what? I don't like.
Oh my gosh, I go in the clouds when you get mad, because I do not like. I feel like it takes a lot for you to get upset.
Yes.
I feel like it took a lot for you to get upset, but I felt like it was coming out a lot more often than what it used to. Because we would like mess around and like.
I hate when people quit.
Yeah.
That gets me. I have no response to that. Like, so when I saw that the team, you know, wasn't trying anymore, that's when I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's... Because
what else were you supposed to do? Like, you say, like, I wish I took it back a little bit, but I'm just thinking, like, what were you supposed to do in that situation?
So, yeah, that one day, and then I think I did it with a good purpose, though, because we started on the ground, and you couldn't get up until you were ready to move, right?
Yeah. So
I forced you to just, no, if you
let it on ourselves.
Lay down. If you don't want to run, stay down. Stay down. But I never stopped. So I think watching me, I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't stop. He just keeps on going. Oh Lord, I gotta get up.
Oh my gosh. And I always felt like because of that, like I couldn't, because I'm like, if he's doing it, like I have to do it. Or like you'd be like, oh, not even, because I feel like you wouldn't say it out loud, but like if someone had to stop, they wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dang, like, is this gonna pay off in the long run? Like, he's over here laughing, and I'm over here like, gosh. Yeah. And me and Tony would like laugh about it all the time. We're like, how is he laughing right now? And even when you were tired, you were still able to like talk.
You want to know what the craziest part is? Here goes my ego again, right? It's the worst physical condition I have ever been in my life.
It feels that way.
No, like me laughing while doing all the sprints.
Oh, really?
That's me. That's me out of shape.
Oh my gosh.
That's me out of shape. Like that's not even nowhere near when I used to be in shape.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
You used to run a lot more too.
Oh my God.
But it's because like things happen and you weren't playing as much as you used to too. So hate me, but me and Sawani would kind of feel better when you weren't in shape either, because at least we would suffer together. Yeah.
But so like the girls were saying, oh my God, no, it's easy for you because, you know, you're in good shape. I'm like, I'm not in good shape. This is the worst I've ever been. Ooh, buddy, if I would have caught you 8 years ago.
Not even, because you also were playing like our junior year.
But I wasn't in shape.
But not as much. You weren't playing as much. And I remember like you would also, like you working out with us was your workout.
Yeah.
Because you were with us all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, you didn't have time for anything else. Like you had to be with us. And I feel like that was like a hard part too. Like How do you feel? Like, what was your challenge coaching girls? Have you coached?
Yes, I did co-ed.
Rails, right? Okay.
I did co-ed. It was never just girls though. So
Okay.
I always coached either boys or co-ed. Because swim teams, triathlons,
Yeah.
and it's we didn't separate practices. It was difficult in the I had to learn how to talk to you guys because it's very different approaching a boy when you're trying to teach him something than approaching a girl, right? It's a reality. I don't want to make it seem like sexist,
No, it definitely is.
you do have to approach it a little bit different. And then with the boys, it doesn't really help much to guide by example for some reason.
Yeah.
Like the boys are more like, all right, this is what we're doing. All right, they go and get it done.
Yeah.
With the girls, it's okay. If they see me doing it, it works better.
Yeah.
They learn it better. So it's not always the case, but I learned that as I went, and then the emotional side of it. That's
I would say that would the big one. It definitely is, because looking like at it, looking at the girls team here, and then like LHS boys team, it's completely different, and it's like they could take a harsher talk to and get it done. Yeah. No baby cries, no crying, no attitude back. They don't talk back. They get it done. Yeah. But it's like you can't do the same with us because they'll quit. They do not care. Yeah. Like they won't take it as like the boys. They take it with a grain of salt. The girls wouldn't take it that way.
Now with boys though, it's because I coached college ages, like similar to what you experienced. I was the same age as the kids I'm coaching. I was probably 1, maybe 2 years older than them. Yeah. We're the same age. If you have a confrontation with one of them, you're fighting. Like it's not.
And I've seen that. Like
you're fighting.
Go to college games, and it's just like you look one way wrong.
Yes.
They get crazy.
And we're the same age, but supposedly I'm the coach. You're the athlete. There's some authority that I have, but it doesn't get seen that way all the time. With high school, it's a bit easier because you do see that level of okay, no, he's way older than me. I could straight up tell. But even then, like if you talk to an 18-year-old and you go at him a little too much, he's gonna come at you. It's that simple. Like some girls might do that too, but it's very rare for a girl to actually have a hard confrontation with you. That we might go back and forth with words, but it's not gonna go past that.
Crazy, yeah.
With a boy, it could. So you have to be okay. Let me mile this down a little bit. I've seen
like the college and like the high school, it is different. Like even coaches, even if they're older by a law, like in college, there are still fights.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a coach like punch a player in the face. Like it's bad. Like because they're adults at that point and they're like, yeah, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Exactly. Like you're gonna need me and play me or I'm leaving.
Exactly.
So I do see the difference within like the college and also like the high school. But I feel like the high school, from what I've seen, especially from like the LHS team, like they take it and they apply it. Yeah. But I feel like college, it's a little different.
I think the empathy part of it, you have to have it present from the very beginning. And make it a point of, well, I'm not big on yelling. I don't really like yelling.
No, I don't think you really ever did.
I hate yelling. I don't like it. It's weird.
I think you only did it like a couple times and we'd all be like,
yeah, it's very weird to me. So to get me to yell, it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
Normally when I'm getting to the breaking point, I just stay quiet. So I automatically just, all right, let me breathe, because I don't want to get mad. So I'm trying to hold
my patience.
Yes.
And we would tell too. Like we know, like I noticed, especially like after State's game, you didn't know what else to say. You were just like,
yeah.
And I was like, you don't gotta tell me. I already know by your face. Like,
and but yeah, and coaching college was a lot more fun too, though.
Was it?
Yes, because you have people who they're not messing around anymore. They're not trying to figure out if they want to do that or not.
Yeah.
Like they're there because they have big goals when it comes to the sport they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's go. This is what I signed up for.
Yeah.
So workouts were a lot harder work. And that's when I really hit my peak. Because even when I was coaching college, I still had that trend of me doing all the workouts with the team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I hit physical conditioning was off the charts when I was coaching them, because we used to go at it like 4 or 5 hours a day.
That's
we used to go 4 a.m. to.
That's another thing I've seen. Like the practices work around. Like you don't just have one practice a day. No. You have multiple.
No, buddy. At 4 a.m, we were already in the water.
Oh wow!
Like in the water, 4 a.m.
That's early, and I'm thinking like 7 is early.
No, like at 7 you have your first class.
Yeah.
So while the time is there, like be there 4 a.m. So we did 2 hours in the morning, and then we did 3 hours in the afternoon, Monday through Sunday.
That's a lot.
Monday through Sunday.
But it's a commitment too. Like you know what you signed up for. You don't want to go to waste.
But those were great times, though. Those were great times. And then with college, it was a lot easier. Like we used to have competitions out of town. Like we used to travel the whole freaking country. My country is a small country, so it wasn't that. No, it's still a country. Yeah. You know.
I bet that was fun though. Like being able to travel. Like I know we wouldn't travel that far, but I was having a ball when we would go to Boston. It wasn't crazy far, but I still had fun.
So that was, and when we did triathlons, when we did open waters, you arrive on a Thursday and then you came back on a Monday.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it was those type of troubles. So it was a lot more fun. So you got a lot of more team bonding.
I think my mom is calling me. Yes, Mom.
Ma'am, it's gonna be 7:30.
Oh,
we're wrapping up.
Yeah. I did not notice. Yeah, he said we're wrapping up.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. Listen, thank you very much. We spent too much time talking about your bad college experience.
Oh my gosh. It was only for like 3 weeks. It wasn't, I know I talked about it a lot, but it didn't last that long. Like as soon as that was over, it was good.
That's good. Definitely want to get you back in here with Soani. We'll get Soani back in here
when she decides.
Yes, and we'll talk a little bit more about plans for the future, what's ahead. Because it is getting late. I want to get you home to Mom, and thank you very much. This was it was a good side of you. I think it's the first time I ever heard you talk this much.
I know, right? Like my voice is already like, but it was. And it went smooth. Like, it didn't seem forced. It went good. Like, I felt like I didn't even pay attention to the time.
Yeah. No, that's what happens. You start talking, and then I don't know where an hour and a half went by.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, Jada. You always have any help you need, any support you need. I'm here for you. I'm glad that you're enjoying your college experience right now. Well, at least that is better than what your high school
I would say I'm enjoying it right now.
So that's a good thing. You seem happy. I like this. I like this, Jada. Yeah, you've been smiling for 2 hours here. You know how rare that is?
I know. They would call me Smiley even though I wouldn't smile.
Yeah.
It's better. Things are better now, thankfully.
I'm glad. And thank you for helping your sister. I think it's important that you guys, keep building on that bond. She's coming through. She's getting stronger. She's growing. She's maturing too. And I think it's because you gave her a good example too. And you've proven that it's you're paving a good path to follow. I met you a couple years ago, and you've grown into an amazing young lady. And I'm very happy to have you part. To have you as part of my life. And how's before we finish, how's the relationship with the little one? You have
I have my little brother and my little sister.
Oh, you have okay.
But I know my little brother's in school with Liam.
That's why I know him.
They're good. Like I feel like me and him are a lot alike.
Yeah.
And then my little sister and Maria Elise are a lot alike. Like he sleeps in my room. Like he's been sleeping in my room and he locked me out this morning. He locked my door. But I feel like me and him get along a lot. Like because we're like almost the same person. I would say, but he's a boy, so it is different.
Yeah.
But I would say it's good. Like me and my siblings have been better. Me and Maria Liz, like we get along a lot more. Yeah. Like I see her more. I can see her more as a friend now. Like that's good. She's someone like I want to go out with now.
There you
Not
go.
like tell her to be quiet. She's harassing me right now to bring her food.
That's important.
I feel like it's gotten a lot better. So yeah.
No, and it shows that it's you know, we spoke about this before. What happens to you in life at the end of the day, if you manage to get through it, it makes you a better person, and you've proven that, and that makes me very proud. And you will always have a spot here with me,
of course.
And I'm hoping to bring you back soon because I want to keep on talking to you. But I think we'll call this one a day because your phone keeps ringing.
I know. I'm sorry.
Your mom is gonna be mad at me. I'm so sorry. Next time we'll try to schedule this a bit earlier.
Oh my gosh, yes. But sorry.
Thank you very much, Jada. I appreciate this.
Hey, thank you.
I'll see you guys later.